Hey guys, welcome back. So, my IG-88 mold is done. Well, almost. There's one little thing I'll tell you about in a second. I have taken a first casting from the mold. Came out super nice. Very excited about it. I pretty much nailed the amount of resin too, which was total luck. I just stopped. I was like, okay, this seems like it might be sufficient. And I stopped, and when I pull the casting, it actually feels just right. So I marked that down. 54 ounces of smooth cast 65D is what I'll be using to cast these in resin. If I use other resins, I'll probably use about the same amount. This feels very good. It's not overly heavy, but it feels plenty sturdy, which is great. But yeah, first one, I got to do 7 more today, or between today and tomorrow, but I'm just going to try to get them all done today. So 7 more of these today, and we'll be in shape. But one thing I got to do before I start making more of these is, for one, I got to go pick up more resin because I'm almost out. 2, I have to add bolt holes to the mold here. Now, I actually have spots marked where the bolts will go, but the bolts that I have on hand are not long enough because this mold is very thick right here. This is a syntactic dough made by Smooth On. This is called Freeform Air. Now, this mold is made up, let's pull this apart and we can take a look on the inside. So this mold just looks like this. You can see there's a layer of silicone, and then there's a shell around this. Now, if you know how to make molds, this is going to be totally familiar to you, but if you're new to this, basically this whole outer shell is called the mother mold. This is the jacket, and this is made out of epoxy. This is epoxy coat on the first coat. Then there's a layer, you might be able to see right in between the epoxy coat and the white stuff, that is epoxamite with a layer, actually 2 layers of fiberglass matte, and then a layer of the Freeform Air, and then another single layer of epoxamite with fiberglass matte. So there's, the actual jacket mold itself is very light. The rubber, on the other hand, is a little heavy. This is about, the silicone in this mold, just this mold, it costs about 200 bucks. So I was very nervous. If you saw my last video, I was just like, please work, because I don't want anything to go wrong. But it came out very good. Everything works as expected. The only thing, I just don't have bolts in it yet. So when I pulled this first casting this morning, I used mold straps. And when I was fiddling with the mold straps, I got a little bit offset on my seam, but the seam does line up perfectly, so it's not a worry. But first casting, you always have to learn about the mold. Very excited. Do I have a thumbnail picture on here somewhere? That could be my thumbnail. If it works right, I don't know. We'll have to see. But anyway, thanks guys for stopping by. If you got any questions about how to make these things, let me know, and I will try and answer you. But yeah, mold came out really good. Super stoked. Looks beautiful. Feels great. The castings came out great. Everything locks in place just perfectly. The keys worked good. Everything is on point, which is great. I'm very happy with this mold. Anyway, thanks guys for stopping by. I will see you soon. Stop the video.